What's up? My name's Alexis. Welcome to my crib. This is my 2006 Honda CR-V. So towards the end of this year, I was in the market for a new car, and basically I was looking for something that was reliable. I was kind of tired of looking for the cool car or the car that I thought, you know, matched my style. Although this one ended up kind of matching my style, kind of not really what I felt like on the outside, but what I feel like on the inside. But I was just tired of buying shit cars and dealing with that and repairs and everything. So I decided to do some research, and basically I just looked up what car was like the most reliable, and obviously everybody that knows anything about cars knows Toyotas, Hondas, anything Japanese really. So I started looking into Hondas and Toyotas, which led me to find the CR-V. After doing a little bit of research, found out that they're pretty reliable cars. They're pretty rugged. They last a long time. They can take a beating. So I thought, that's probably a pretty safe place to start. So I went on YouTube and I started looking up all these videos about CR-Vs, what years to get, what the features to look out for, and basically just like how people use them. I found a lot of different subcultures of CR-V owners. Some that would lower, give it a kind of a JDM style. Some that would lift it, go off-roading. And then I kind of came across a very interesting group of people on YouTube. Car campers. I started finding all these videos of people converting their cars into campers and kind of living a nomadic lifestyle out on the road, in the cities, wherever they wanted. And that sense of freedom kind of resonated with me a little bit. I started to think, you know what, I like the idea of an off-roading CR-V, and I like the idea of car camping, and I also like the idea of saving money, and adventure, and mystery, and the unknown, and risks, and mystery. So I thought, why not give it a shot myself? And that's what led me to 2006 Honda CR-V that I'm about to show you guys more in detail right now. So first of all, I want to give a huge... Shit, okay. So first of all, I want to give a huge shout out to Amit, the wonderful gentleman who sold me this car. I found it on Facebook Marketplace, and it felt like a white shining unicorn in a field of garbage bullshit and trash. And I had just shortly had this idea of car camping and I had just shortly had this idea of car camping pop up into my head probably 2 nights prior to finding the listing. So huge shouts outs to Amit, and it just felt like it was meant to be. I was working the shitty nighttime job, and I was on the floor using my phone when I shouldn't have been, but this post stood out to me as it checked pretty much almost, I would say, 90% of the boxes that I needed for this conversion, for this project, for this adventure that I'm going on. Alright, so without any further ado, this is my 2006 Honda CR-V, and let's get into the details. I'll show you around. So starting with the back, one of the main things that I loved about this car was the peace sign tire cover. And I know, I don't know, some people might not like it, but I think it's honestly, genuinely super cool. I've always seen myself as like somewhat of a hippie, so I think it kind of matches back to where I was saying. It matches my inside. I might not look like it on the outside, but I feel like I'm kind of hippie, you know, if I'm being honest. Up top, we got a bike rack. I'd love to one day get a mountain bike or something, be able to hitch it on top of there. The body was super, super well taken care of. No dings, very minimal scratches, nothing in terms of like rust going on or anything. Super well taken care of. My boy Amit added this little front bar thing. Like I don't really know what it's for yet. Probably like towing or something with some lights. Again, very, very clean car, stock rims. Tires, I need to get new tires. That's going to be one of the first things I do to this car, honestly, is get some new tires on there. But yeah, very, very clean. Very clean Honda CR-V. I'll show you back here again. I took this already for the first trip to Joshua Tree. I'll add a little clip in there. Spent about 2-3 days camping out in a BLM, the Bureau of Land Mass, right up lake bed out there. And yeah, that's the outside of the car, but that's not the most interesting, so let's get into that part. So the real kicker here is the back, which I'll show you right now. This might not look like much to y'all, but this saved me at least a couple $100, maybe a little over $1,000, and a lot of time, headache, and troubleshooting. Homeboy Amit had it set up pretty much right out the gate for me for car camping. He had been using it to do the same exact thing, albeit a little bit different, but it served the same purpose. He had this platform here set up. It's welded into the frame, back seats removed. Why that's so convenient here is because not only does it allow a level flat space for me to sleep, but it's also raised, so it gives me some storage space underneath there. Lots of room for me to put some storage, get some bins to throw in there, hold some stuff, some supplies, some utilities. And it also came with a little mattress setup here. I'm not going to unfold it, but you can probably tell here that it, folds out into a full-size mattress there that I can sleep on. I spent a couple nights out in Joshua Tree, so I've given it a test run. It was very comfortable. He has this curtain set up here, which I'm not sure if I'm going to keep, but you can see it like hooks on there, and it kind of like they're kind of like blackout curtains. But I think one of the first things I'm going to get done here is get the windows tinted so that you can't peep in there, because right now it's a fishbowl. You can see everything in there. You can even see me here. Now checking out the inside of the car here on the front driver's side. Now another great thing that came with the car is this here center console. It's actually a mini fridge. Oh, fuck yeah. Forgot that was in there. Now this mini fridge also has the charger in there, wireless charging, couple outlets for charging, plugs right into there, into the cigarette holder. This came with the car also. I'll have it linked in the description because it's pretty neat, and I used it for camping in Joshua Tree already. Had a couple protein shakes and yogurts and little sandwich stuff in there. Here I got my little hands-free suction cup thingy that I will use in the future for GPS and for filming. Shouts out to Mark for the DSM Durga air freshener, which is also very on point with the scent. Big Sur after rain. And yeah, it's actually very, very spacious for what it is. And it might look like a small little SUV, but this thing's got a lot of potential. And I'm honestly so grateful for finding this car and for the adventures that I'm gonna be having. So, with everything about the car being damn near perfect, there are a couple things that I need to get done to the car before it really is out of the worry zone for me. And one of those things is there was a leak, which I hear is pretty common for these kind of like Honda engines, as well as new tires, as well as window tint, as well as I think the other major thing that needs to get done to this car is something about a um, emissions solenoid. Um, I went and I took it to these guys, great guys down in Silver Lake area, and they quoted me at around $3,000 to fix the car completely, which is what I paid for the car. And I knew going in that I was gonna have to do some sort of like repairs to the car. I was hoping that it would be around 1,500 to 2,000 at the very most, but I'm also not mad at what needs to get done. It's definitely doable, and if this car is gonna last me at least the next couple years, um, I think it's fine. I can definitely do it. But I would definitely want to take you guys on that kind of journey, show you the process of getting the windows tinted, show you the process of getting new tires, everything else fixed, and just come along with me as I document living in a car in the next couple of months. Uh, I've lived I've lived in all different types of places before. I'm not originally from LA, but when I moved out here, I had a shitty apartment, lived with an aunt in Orange County for a little bit, lived in an even shittier apartment with three dudes that were already getting evicted, who, you know, living on the floor um, of a living room with three other dudes sleeping on the other side of the living room, which is another story I can tell if you guys are interested. Um, I've lived in very nice apartments also, luxury apartments with tons of amenities, amazing city views, and yeah, I'm just ready for something different. I'm ready for some sort of adventure, for a new chapter, and I want to bring you guys along. I want to document it, if not to show other people, but to keep for myself for the future, and show family and friends. But that'll be for another time. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed my car. If you guys have any tips, if you guys are on this side of YouTube, if you have any tips on mods to make to the car, additions that I should look into, maybe past experiences, anything specific to LA when it comes to kind of like city stealth camping, I hope you guys enjoy. If you have any ideas for future videos, I definitely want to do kind of like do's and don'ts, checklists for what you need for living in your car. And I'm excited to take you guys out on the road, get some more stickers on the back of the car, and just live life and document everything. So if you guys like that, if you guys are into that, please feel free to support. Biggest way you can support is like the video, share it with anyone who's interested in similar things, share it with anyone that wants to maybe laugh at my struggles, maybe laugh at my adventures. And with that, I'll sign off, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon. I'll have another video up maybe in another week or two. Subscribe if you're so inclined, and stay tuned, and we'll see you next time. And thanks for checking out my car with me today. This has been my 2006 CRV, and you don't gotta leave, but you gotta get the hell on out of here, man. Peace.